Intergalactic. Ocean man, take me by the hand, Ocean man. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we are running a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. We have a very special treat for you. I mean, this is rare. I think I've run maybe two other of this type of deck. This is mono blue Merfolk. Oh yes. Now you're saying, Jay, there's white in there. I don't know what you're talking about. Those look like blue pips to me, and I don't see any planes here, so this is mono blue. Before we get down into it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So go ahead and do that, join the villains, and help us out a little bit right here. Now, what are we talking about with mono blue Merfolk? Well, we have a lot of options. The main thing that we're building it around is we got two new powerful Merfolk. One is Namor the Submariner, and the other one is Atuma Atlian Warlord. Both solid. Both solid cards, along with a few other things to help card draw and flow, and a lot of the Merfolk that we got from Lorwyn as well. So, early one drops. What are we talking about here? Well, Mindspring Merfolk is a fantastic one because that pumps every single Merfolk. It's 1 blue, 1/1, exhaust. You pay 2 blue and X, and you draw X cards, and you put 1/1 counters in each Merfolk you control. If you're going in for a wide attack, that's the knockout hit right there. You can save her up and go for an absolute knockout hit when you go for the Mindspring Merfolk, and draw a lot of cards. Keep those cards flowing in your hand so you constantly have the cards that you need for a 1-drop. We're also going with the Harmonized Trio. 1 blue, 1/1 Merfolk Bard Wizard from Lorwyn right here with the Fish Abs. Gotta love the Fish Abs. Tap 2 target creatures you control. This creature becomes prepared, and when it prepares, you get a Brainstorm. When you Brainstorm, you draw 3 cards and put 2 on top of your library, and you keep 1 in your hand. So you get to do that. Now, we want to be able to cast instants and sorceries for blue pips because that feeds NAMOR, okay? That feeds NAMOR. The more creatures we get, the more times that you cast instants or sorceries with blue pips. It's going to be very, very useful. So that helps as well. We also have a lot of abilities that untap Merfolk. So we're going to be able to use this tap untap ability quite a bit to a lot of interesting utility. Knockback. I'm going to go with 2 Into the Flood Maws and 2 Boomerang Basics. Not bad right here. This could help you draw an extra card, return something in your hand that you might need. And of course, Into the Flood Maw is getting rid of an opponent's very critical deck, very critical card, knocking it back into their hand, even giving them a fish if necessary, but it can help save your life in a few occasions as we go. I'm also going to be running the Super Intelligence. Look at that. Leader, look at his brain. That's how you know this guy's brain is so huge. He has a massive forehead. That's how you know he's got that Super Intelligence. 1 blue, enchant creature. At the beginning of upkeep, you just draw an extra card. Every single turn, you draw an extra card. It's an aura that you attach to a creature to give them the superpower of Super Intelligence, which I really like. I really like the cards that add a superpower to an already existing type of guy. That's a fun one right there. So that's our 1-drops. Pretty cheap deck overall, guys. We're mostly going to be living in the 1 and 2 drops, and the 3 and 4s are only going to be our big, powerful, support creatures. So, all right, let's talk about our other spells. We say the nay. I'm throwing a counterspell in there. The main thing that I save this counterspell, I know it's very rare that I run a counterspell. It's rare that I run blue, and even when I run blue, I rarely do them. In this meta right now, with Jeskai Revelations, with Superior Spider-Man Reanimator, there are critical infrastructure spells that need to be cast for certain cards, for certain decks to get a win con. Okay? This is what you're saving We Say the Nay for. Stopping somebody from hitting off their win con card. They're trying to cast Cravo, aka Superior Spider-Man, on turn 4 to win, to reanimate the thing to go off. That's what you save your counterspell for. This is not a control deck. This is just save your life for 1 more turn deck, or stop somebody from winning outright deck card right here. So the Teamwork is a great ability because you can use Teamwork to tap creatures, and tap creatures really goes well with Deep Root Pilgrimage as well. So you can make it 4 for the counterspell. It's an arcane card, or you can just do 2. Again, if somebody's trying to run that board wipe, and somebody's trying to run that Reanimator, somebody's trying to run that Jeskai Revelations, that's when you hit them with the counterspell, okay? That's when you slow them down. You want to just put a big old stick in the spokes of the wheels. That's what we're going to want to do there. We also want Deep-Root Pilgrimage. 1 blue and 1. Whenever one or more token Merfolk you control becomes tapped, you create a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature with hexproof. Very powerful, very valuable right there. And I also like the Mesoamerican Jade stuff mixes well with Namor. So again, the more we tap creatures, the more Merfolk that we get. The more Merfolk that we get, the stronger Namor becomes, etc., and so forth as we go. So you have some interesting combos. Harmonized Trio also works well Deep-Root because you're specifically tapping things, and then you can use these to untap them. We're going to go with the Floodpit Drowner to slow down some of that aggro right there. 1 blue and 1 with Flash, Vigilance. You tap a creature and put a stun counter on it, and then you can drag it to the bottom. 1 blue and tap, shuffle them into their owner's library, which is very good. You just drag it away. So Floodpit Drowner is a good one, and it is a Merfolk, even though it looks like a nightmarish creature. That's what it is. So here's the totally 2 blue pips, and I don't know what you're talking about. There's white on it. It's not an Azorius deck. It's mono blue. These are the Lorwyn support cards. Deep-Root, Deep Channel Duelists. 1 blue and 1 white. 2/2 at the beginning of your end step, untap Merfolk you control, and it is the Captain, the Anthem effect. Other Merfolk get +1/+1. It is a uncommon card, Merfolk Soldier. So you get to untap things, which means that you could get Harmonized Trio or have more tappable cards available to get, we say, the Nay off for the teamwork cost, which is really good synergy going into that, and pump up across the board. And you also have the Deepway Navigator, which is 1 blue, 1 white, flash 2/2. Whenever this Merfolk enters, untap each other Merfolk you control. As long as you attacked with 3 or more Merfolk this turn, Merfolk you control get +1/+1. So that's another pump up. What I like about this one is this is a flash. If you're building up cards at the end of your turn, you can suddenly add that damage because they're saying, oh, he's got 2 or 3 cards out. He's got 3 Merfolk out. It's no big deal. You throw down Flash Deep-Root Navigator at the end of your turn. He comes in. It starts your turn. He doesn't have Summoning Sickness anymore. You swing in. Everyone gets that +1 pump. Boom. Or if somebody is attacking you, they swing in with them, you hit this, untap each other Merfolk you control, everyone is ready to go. Everyone is ready to block immediately. So you can really surprise people with Deepway Navigator right there as you want. It is a fun spell, and of course it is only blue mana and no white mana. I don't know what you're talking about. Here is the star of the show right here. Namor the Submariner, 2 blue and 1 blank and 4. Namor's power is equal to the number of Merfolk you control. Mutant Merfolk Villain. So the more Merfolk you have, the more powerful he is, and he's a flying creature. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with 1 or more blue mana symbols in its mana cost, create that many blue 1/1 blue Merfolk tokens. So the more pips there are of blue in any of the non-creature spells, you get that many Merfolk to come out. Which Deep-Root Pilgrimage, we say the Nay, Brainstorm, Boomerang Basics into the Floodmaw, and Super Intelligence. Now, I did try this with Secrets of Bloodbending so we could get 4 creatures out. It didn't work that great. I found myself I wasn't using it, but I am aware of that combination play to get 4 out. It is an interesting idea to do 4 blue pips on that one for that lesson right there. So keep that in mind. I did try it. You'll see me with a few hands in it, but honestly, it never really worked, so I took it out. But I do want to put a special note of it right there. And of course, another pump up right here. Atuma, Atlian Warlord, 2 blue and 2, 3/4. Other Merfolk you get +1/+1, and whenever a Merfolk you control attacks, you draw a card. Monster stuff right there. Not only were we pumping across the board, we're building tokens, we're going wild, and we're just building a massive thing. We're getting in people's way. We're stymieing things, throwing stuff back to people's hands, and just generally being a nuisance with mono blue Merfolk. Of course, we're going to do 12 islands. What I've done here is I've done Secluded Courtyards and Eclipse Realm. We just choose Merfolk on each one of them because the only thing that we have is creatures. So we only need that white mana to cast for creatures. So you do Cavern of Souls, boom, no problem there. You do Eclipse Realm, boom, no problem there. You choose Merfolk. You can only activate and you choose that one for Merfolk. That way, even if you're using double lands, you're not going to accidentally come in with white mana. You don't need it. However, if you want to use white mana, sure, that's fine. I just wanted to definitively say that this was a mono blue deck. It's more me being stubborn and making a joke about me running mono blue, despite the fact that there are 2 white pips in this. I don't like Azorius. I'd rather run mono blue than Azorius, to be honest with you. But that is an easy way, and these aren't expensive either. They're only uncommon. So if you're worried about crafting double lands with rares, this is a little easier on your wallet as well, aside from Cavern of Souls, which you absolutely should have. Look at the stats right here. 25 merfolks off 25 creatures, but a little bit of everything. Mutants, soldiers, villains, warriors, and wizards. 5 instants, 2 sorceries, 6 enchantments, 23 lands on a 1.9. We had such a problem with mana. I don't know what the issue was with the drawing. That was probably led to most of our losses, is that we would draw 2 mana in a game and never any other mana for the rest of the game. So if you're flooding, you could definitely cut a mana from this. You could go 22 to 1.9. I had to add a mana because no matter, I ran through like 5 games one time and I only ever had 2 mana the whole game. I don't know what the problem. Even with the card draw, I know everyone makes fun of me for not putting card draw on my decks. I got plenty of card draw on this deck. I just could not get the mana out that I needed. For the sideboard, Magic Dampener for the protection and untap a creature, which is really useful to untap and do a hexproof. Pin Particles is fun too. Vigilance and can't be blocked. You get to draw a card as a sorcery. Sewer Valence Camera, that's a good one because you can tap or untap a creature. Okay, as instant speed flash, you could tap or untap. So if you wanted to tap somebody and instantly generate a token, you could do that as well with Deeper Pilgrimage. So Sewer Valence Camera is a fun one. You could also draw cards by sacrificing it. I am Iron Man. I don't know why that one's in there. That shouldn't be in there. Kiora the Rising Tide. Hey, sure, why not? You know I love me some Kiora. Secrets of Bloodbending we already talked about right there. Is a good way to get a lot of blue pips, and you can do a lot of nonsense. If you waterbend as well, you destroy combat phase and possibly even their whole turn. And then Summon Leviathan, I know as a lot of people are going to tell me, Jay, where's Summon Leviathan? Where is it, Jay? Where is it? 6/6 Saga Leviathan for 2 blue and 4. Return each creature that isn't a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus. Yeah, I don't know. That much bounce back is kind of overkill and it's a little expensive. You do get to draw some cards, but it is a fun card. I know that people are going to ask, where is it, Jay? How come you don't have that in there? Well, there it is. I put it in there, so in case you're asking questions, that's what we got for you. This was a fun one. I don't know when I'm ever going to come back to Mono Blue or Merfolk ever again. These are really the only 2 upgrades that we got, so unless we get some other major Merfolk news coming up here soon, I don't think I'll be back for a while. But before we go, if you want to see more Mythic Marvel decks, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both of those places we go live. You can hit that bell, be part of the notification squadron whenever we go live with any YouTube or anything like that, or post a new video, you'll be notified because you're part of the notification squadron. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions. It's all right there. Copy this down below on my AetherHub and my Moxfield. Check that out. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me how surprised you are that I'm playing Mono Blue. Let's get into it. Like the video. Here we go into Mythic rank. Ocean Man. Oh, we got a bonus game. Is it good, True Yellow? Is the Star Fox remake good? That's the question that I have. That's what I need to know. Did you enjoy yourself? Boom. I just blew in from Cincinnati, and boy, are my arms tired. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. Boop, bop, boop, 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 bop. Boom, 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 boom. Seeing what's my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far, dear? Yeah. Let's do that. Boom. You play the fuck out of the old one. This is the same. Okay. All right. I respect that. I respect that. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get home? Yeah. Am I wrong? Left you here alone. If I could, would you? And do blood again. Same old trip was back then. Bop, boop, 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 bop. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get on? Yeah. Am I wrong? Left you here alone. Let's do that. Damn. That's fucking low. That's fucking low for a fucking Star Fox run. You trying to do the whole game in 45 minutes? You trying to fucking you trying to run the whole damn game, huh? That's fucked up. Same old trip it was back then. Is it worth it? I know it's like $40. That's the problem I have with it. It's so fucking expensive. That's the biggest issue I have with it. It's so fucking expensive, man. Ooh, how do you like them apples right there, folks? How do you like them apples? Ooh, got him. That's the pump. Pure pump. Pure fucking merfolk muscle. Buggy man, 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 buggy man. Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything banned. Can we talk about the bans? I don't think we're getting jack shit banned. Jeff Co, Sir Stas, how you doing? I don't think a goddamn thing is getting banned. All right, that's what I think. I don't think a motherfucking thing is getting banned. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Danny boy, how you doing? Pipes are calling, of course, naturally. Why wouldn't the pipes be calling? Guided by the light, wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Healbot, how you doing? And tomorrow, isn't it? Isn't the ban tomorrow? Am I wrong? Void Gear, how you doing? Welcome. He's probably gonna swing on me here. Oh no, he's not. Okay, that works then. Brainstorm. Let's do this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's put that back. You. Let's put back 2 of you. Let's say a Merfolk. Not Tree Folk. Merfolk. When I cancel that. We'll do this. We'll hold on to that. We say the nay. Tap 2, untapped. Very nice. We're gonna go in for 8. Very nice. Oof. Good stuff. We'll hold on to the Flood Pit's Drowner and the We Say the Nay here. That should be good. TK Tiger Cat. Did you like the video today, TK? It was all cats. Waddy Too Hottie, how you doing? Mulligan, how you doing? Well, you know, they got me playing Namor here, you know? Oh. Yeah, that was gonna get fucking counterspelled. They got me playing Namor. Unashamedly. Speaking of Maori. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. I go first. Cavern of Souls. Merfolk. I think I might get some views just on the shock of this one. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We'll do this. Iron Man is fun. Possibly Iron Man. The thing is Iron Man tempo or mid-range? I don't think so. It's more just, yeah, it's mid-range Merfolk. He's probably going to try to counterspell me. He's going to do something here. Let's do that. That can't be counterspelled. It's Merfolk. Nothing wrong with a little mono blue Merfolk. And this Shork. I know they're trying to fucking counterspell me. They're desperate to fucking... Oh, Badger Mole. Okay. Badger, Badger, Badger Mole. Another Badger Mole. Wonderful. Alright, so what we're gonna do... We're gonna do this. Do that. So he's got 3, 6, 7 mana on turn 3, as Richard Garfield intended. As Richard Garfield intended, of course, naturally. Everybody should be able to make fucking 7 mana on turn 3. That's a natural, normal thing to happen. Ice Tilt, wonderful. Yeah, blue used to be the second Stompy. Did you guys know that? Jappy brings up a good point, which I often talk about. Blue used to be the second Stompy color. Isn't that fucking crazy? That used to be what you used to... If you wanted to play a Stompy deck, you'd be like, well, I'll play blue, or I'll play blue, or I'll play green. Green first, then blue. That's crazy to think about. That's how far we've come. Deepwater Duelist. I have not tried Thanos. I'm not that interested in Thanos, to be honest with you. I think that it's a Mardu card with an extinction event. I don't see a lot of utility in it other than just throwing it in as a fucking fighter in a Mardu deck. Lord Gypticus the Flipticus. Anavorn, how you doing? Lord Gypticus the Flipticus. Still a Putz, how you doing? Welcome, Tree Mail. Welcome, Brunelli Bruno. He's gonna fucking do something silly here. Nah, you can't get away with that, bro. You can't get away with that, my guy. You're not saving him. Down to 5 right there. Boom. Boom. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Sent a party hat. Voltese Falcon. Mari took the hit there. Fantastic. Good stuff. 7 mana on turn 3. Maybe 5 mana on turn 3. 7 is pushing it. Maybe if you made your deck entirely made of Moxes. Those were color locked too, weren't they? Yeah, they were color locked. Villain. Do. Bang their Jillins? I hope not. Whoop, he's gonna burn that up. That's fine. He's gonna place a he's gonna play a removal on that. I know for sure. Well, we have We Say Thee Nay. Yeah, come on. Do it. Do it. Come on, come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it, man. Do it. Do it. Boom. Alright. Nice to be here. This is mono blue. Ignore the white in it. I'd rather be caught playing mono blue than Azorius. That's how far we've come at this point. Let's do this. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. So we're gonna go with Deepwater Horizon. Boom. Okay. We're gonna go in. Come on, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oof. Scarlet Warlock, how you doing? Have you played Scarlet Witch yet, Scarlet Warlock? I know you've been waiting. Good luck, Gobbler. I never owned a Mox. I wish I did. I don't even think I ever seen a Mox in real life before. Two. Drake Hatcher. Very nice. Okay. What else are you going to do? What do we want to say? He's going to play a burn or a counterspell here. If I flash in. Yes, I can actually do whatever I want. My turn, or is he cuffing? He might be cuffing, but either way. We'll play you down. What's he gonna do? There you go. Well, here's my argument, as I actually don't have any planes in this deck. Believe it or not, there are no planes in this deck. And that's where the rain in Spain mostly falls. Yeah, I'd rather be labeled as fucking mono blue than Azorius. I'm being real. All things being equal, I'd rather be known as fucking mono blue than Azorius. Tablet of Discovery. You actually don't get to cast those. Believe it or not, you actually don't really get to cast those. It's crazy. Blue took damage for it. We're gonna try it too much. It's probably gonna get counterspelled, but you know what? We'll try a NAMOR. How about that? We'll try NAMOR. I'm sure it'll get counterspelled, but whatever. Whatever, even if it does. Something's gonna happen to us here. Phantom, yeah, that's good stuff. Still dead. There you go. Yeah, as I often talk about, my cousin had... Don't forget to like before you go. Got 45 people on YouTube. We need more likes on there. Yeah, JDN, I don't know. Maybe I could have won that game. It would have gone on for another 30 minutes. At a certain point, you just got to say, there's no reason to be doing this to yourself. At a certain point, you just got to say, hey, I don't want to do this to myself anymore. That game was already 9 minutes long, and we were not nearing the end. That's how fucked up it was. That's how fucked up it was, man. We were at a 10-minute game, and almost nothing had been resolved or fucking worked out in any real way. So, you know. Boof. What's he gonna put down? Alright, we'll put in Flood Pitch Drowner, see if he plays the removal on it. He does not play the removal on it. We'll do Deep Woods. Hit him for 2. Boom. Strat bet. Very nice. Okay, we are not getting any white mana, which we desperately need. We have so much of it in this deck. We actually have 10 pieces of white mana. Boof. Okay. Alright. So we'll put down Mindstream Merfolk. Boom. Okay, so yeah, I can see how that's a problem. I can see how that's a problem there, Mr. Mulligan. I can see that being an issue. Whoop, whoop. Okay, pump. Mox Opal, Mox Amber, fantastic card attack on for 16 on turn 1, leaving fit 5 fantastic cards on board. Okay, interesting. So that may be the only ban. Genuinely, that may be the only ban. It might be the only single one. It might be the only single ban in the whole world. Ever. In all of existence. The ooze. Exile a card. If this is all removal, we might have a problem. If it's all fucking kill cards, we may be having a small issue. We may be having a small issue here. So we're going to put down Atlantean War Atuma, and we do that. I have a feeling it's going to be nothing but kill cards. This is a Golgari control. Every deck is a control deck now, by the way, guys. I don't know if you know this, but there doesn't exist. I'm the only person not playing a control deck. Literally the only person in the world not playing a control deck is me. Just so you know. Am I a hero for this? I don't know. I think it's too soon to call myself a hero. But I do think it is... important that we do call me a hero. Whoop. Leviathan. No, I don't. Leviathan's too expensive. I don't want to play Leviathan. Leviathan's too much. Too much, man. Yeah, this is all kill cards. This is a kill card. This is a kill card. They're all kill cards. It's nothing but kill cards. And this is the first fucking other mana that we've drawn here. Let's do... We'll do this. Oh yeah, Mardu control. That's the stuff right there. I can't believe they've turned Mardu into control. That's the most disappointing shit ever, man. It makes me so sad to see that. They turned everything into control, which is pretty wild when you think about it. That every deck is a control deck. Let's get rid of Secrets of Bloodbending. Destroy target creature. We can go on him. Boom. No, I mean they like where they're at. They're happy with where they're at. They're not trying to get rid of anything. They like standard like this. This is how they want standard. Carloto. Yeah, so we had a bunch of dual lands, original Shivan Dragons. I have held OG fucking dual lands in my hand. This has happened. I have Underground Sea and Taiga. I don't know how much. They're worth a few $1,000s now. I think he may have had the full cycle. I'm not 100% sure. He may have had the full cycle of dual lands, at least 5 of them. I know that. At least 5 OG dual lands. All things being equal. So we know that. We do know this. So, yeah. Power 9 in his deck. Holy shit. That's a lot to put in your deck. He's going to play another removal. He's been waiting on it. But we got to bait him out somehow. We're very good at baiting. I told you, I saw Black Lotus in real life. Okay, in real life, I saw Black Lotus. It was $750. This was maybe 1994, maybe 94 or thereabouts, 95, 96. I don't know. But I did physically see one. And you know, how do you explain to your parents? I think it might have been a beta black still. How do you explain to your parents, hey, we should buy that? It's a good idea. I was like fucking 12. How the hell was I going to buy it? You know? So how do you explain to your parents, hey, this $750 Magic card, that thing that your kid plays, that is like a weird game, you should buy that. It's going to be a great investment for everyone involved. You can't. There's no way that you can possibly explain that to your parents. I can't remember the year it was. I know it was about $700 when I saw it. I don't know when that price was available. I don't know if it was an Alpha Black. I don't know if it was a Beta Black, but it was a Black Lotus. It was in a fucking display case at the card store I used to go play at. Yeah. Strap bet. That one. Oh, he's just playing removal. He's just mad now, huh? Boof, boof. Okay. Hey, what's up, Fearless Con? How you doing? Let's say Merfolk. And finish him off with a Brush Lotus Smite right there. Very nice. Yeah, and there's no way to explain to your parents that you need to buy that card because it's going to be turn 4 knockout. I wish... Listen, turn 5, turn 6, fine. In how many games of ramp? Let's see, how many games did I play on the 28th? Enigma Jewel. This is ramp. Look, it's fucking ramp. It's fucking ramp. Every time. Every fucking game I play is somebody trying to spam out as much mana as humanly possible. Every fucking time. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And I cannot get a fucking... Man, I can't get any fucking land. I don't know why. Why do I not draw land with this deck? What is going on here? Everybody's ramping and I'm drawing no land. I just want that to stop. I want one of those things to stop. At least, I feel like that's reasonable, right? If I can ask for one of those things to stop, can I get either A, everyone to stop ramping, or B, for me to actually get a smooth land draw? I feel like that's reasonable. I feel like that's not that crazy, you know, to ask for. But apparently not. It's too much. Yeah, Hauntwoods has absolutely made a comeback because people love ramping. They love ramping. He's going to crack that. Boom. Boof. Hey, look who it is. Merfolk. CMC on that. Artifact or creature. Artifact or creature. We'll do this. Boom. No Serpent Society, no Finn. We got like one mono red deck. That's it. Boom. This guy's getting some mana issues here. There's Cryogen Relic. He's had some mana issues. Alright. Dusk Rose Reliquary. Who's getting in the fucking boo-boo hole here? Pop, pop. And turn. Okay. White Arsite. You don't get to play that, bro. You don't get to fucking be exiling my shit, bro. Come on. You don't get to do that. You want to exile my shit, you don't fucking get to exile my shit. You don't exile enough stuff already. If you ain't drawing, you ain't ramping. Don't I know it? If you ain't... If I am the fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Ooh, that's not a good hand, even though I go first. That's better. It's not great. Prodigy fan here. Oh yeah, Jay, with your poison deck, I either draw like 3 or 4 mana, or I drew too many mana and all my 1-drops. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Keep 6. We'll drop the Namor. We'll do Harmonized Trio. I have 2 counter spells in this deck, by the way. 2. Hey, what's up, Suri Senguki? Welcome to the show. Bum, 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 bum. Deep Channel Duelist. Fish abs. You gotta respect the fish abs, though. You know? You gotta respect it. See that? Fish abs. Oh, I hit fucking Tree Folk. Such a fucking idiot. It's too distracted by fish abs. This guy that wants to do nothing. He's mad, I'm mad, we're all upset. Boomerang. Deep Root Pilgrimage. I have watched Venture Brothers, yes. Go Team Venture. Thank you, Valtis, for the 10 jewels. Hey, we're only 1 like away from 40. That's pretty cool when you think about it. Drake Catcher, very nice. All right. Left myself on 1 mana on that one. Hey, what's up, Mana Man? Ban wish list. I mean, I have a lot of stuff. Nothing is 19. I want to point this out. This is not a high CMC. This is a very cheap deck. 19 and 23 mana. There's a 4-point differential between the lowest thing that I need to cast. So I just don't know. I just genuinely don't know. Peter Parker's camera. Okay, interesting. Could be interesting here. We're gonna wait to flash that in. We're gonna wait to flash that in. He's gonna do that. Flash. Deep-Root Pilgrimage. Move, buff. Here we go. Finally a good hand. Yeah, decent hand here. Might get swept. Simulacrum. Okay, so we gotta hold off on the, we gotta hold our counterspell ready to go here. We're gonna say Merfolk. We're gonna do you. Alright, we're gonna do you. And we're gonna have to counterspell whatever comes out the gate here. Boom. Enigma Jewel. No, he's fucking, bro's cooked. Bro's fucking cookaronied. Too fast. Too fast and too furious. Ah, it's amazing what you can do when you get a fucking smooth mana hand right there. Genuinely amazing. Genuinely amazing when you can just fucking draw and play cards. It's not terrible. That's with me scooping every time I see JDN as well. Which is, you know, that's funny. Duress. Ooh, he's gonna get my Deep-Root. We're gonna say Merfolk. Demon. We'll put you down. He'll play the kill card on it. Merfolk. Boom. We'll wait. No? What do we got? I got nothing for you, bro. I got nothing for you. Stock up. Oh, now we're getting fucked. That's a fun one. Boom, boom. Okay. Here comes the sweeper, probably. Duress. Ain't nothing got. I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you, bro. Stock up. I'm putting you down. What to tell you, my guy? Probably a sweeper now. He's got the 5 mana, so he's gonna sweep out. Nope. Okay. Okay. There you go. Isn't he a lover in the world? Ops goes first. This isn't terrible. It's a little expensive, but I probably won't draw any mana, so we'll see what happens. Hey, look, I got one. All right, wonderful. Red. Is this allies? Okay, let's see what he does here. It's getting set up for something. Badger Mole. He wants Rumble Arena to be... He wants Rumble Arena to be the guy? We'll try this. Put down Deep Root. Knock you back. Okay. Deep Way. Thank you for so much for the flow state, John Thomas Bishop. Cool name as always. You ran into a Boros control. Yeah, that's the thing with Mardu control. Whoever thought that that would be a thing? Whoever thought Mardu control would be something I'd have to fucking deal with in my life? But there it is. Mardu control sitting me and looking me in the face. Kyoshi. Oh, okay. Is this fucking shrines? Is that really what we're doing right now? Alright, we're gonna do Atuma. Draw. Boom, boom. Airbenders. Who's getting floated? Who's getting floated? Atuma? Atuma's getting floated. Nice. Alright. Another shrine, perhaps? Yeah. Draws. Okay. He's got 2 mana left, which is not good. Let's try this. We're going pretty wide here. Okay, boom. Getting some good hex proofs down. Could be a burn up though. Always can be a burn up. Can always happen. He's got 4 cards in his hand. Ong's Journey. Can search for a shrine. What shrine does he need here? He needs the red one. I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it, folks. He's got 1, 2, 3 mana open. 4 mana open. Yeah, honestly, I think bouncing that fucking Badger will slow him down 1 turn enough to get us to kind of where we need to go. Earthbend Ascent, no, you don't fucking got it. You don't fucking got it. That's not enough. He's just gonna scoop. Air Temple. He's gonna gain and drain a little bit here, but it's gonna be too much. Super intelligence. Intergalactic. Intergalactic. Ocean Man. Take me by the hand, Ocean Man. Alright, not bad. We're back on our grind. Alright, folks, after kind of a little bit of a dial-in period, we got a pretty good Merfolk deck out of it. I know I don't often run blue. It's a nice little treat. It's a little different. I know I ran 2 counterspells in this deck, or 3 counterspells in this deck, but hey, listen, sometimes you just got to do something different, man. We're in Mythic. It's time to change it up a little bit. I wanted to try NAMOR. He's a fun card. And actually, I found myself enjoying Merfolk quite a bit. So, you know, there you go. Try something new every now and again. You never know what you might like.